This is the end of day 7. It is the week number 1 roundup. Hooray! So, let's figure out how we're getting along. So, my first weigh-in on day 0 was 132.4 kilos, I do believe, which is around about 292 something pounds in American. Today, this much, this many pounds. Yeah! I can't remember the exact number. I think it's 125.3 kilos. I don't know what that converts into in pounds, but basically 7.1 kilos down for 1 week, which is pretty exceptional. Slightly worrying, I think, but I'm used to losing maybe like 1 kilo every 3 or 4 days or something, so yeah. So that's on average a little bit over 2 pounds a day, I think. I don't know the exact numbers, like I say. But yeah, that's the good news. The bad news is I haven't actually eaten today. At all. Not a thing. So the issue that I had yesterday with putting the potato in my mouth and gagging on it because of the texture, I basically, that happened around about 6 p.m, give or take, yesterday. So I tried having a little bit of potato after I had recorded the vlog while I was editing it, and took a bite of a potato and literally just had to spit it out right then and there. I couldn't stomach the texture of it in my mouth. Today, I woke up and I was really, really hungry on the morning because I hadn't eaten for a while and I only had 3 potatoes yesterday. So I took the smallest potato that I had, that was ready to eat anyway, and bit into it and immediately gagged at the texture. I tried fighting through it and I nearly threw up. And I've tried a couple of times throughout the day even to just pick up a potato, and I can't. I really have not been able to stomach the thought of eating it, and I want to. I'm hungry. I know that I need to eat something, or at least I know that I should probably eat something, given that I'm in this massive calorie deficiency at the moment, running around looking after my son, while only, surviving on potatoes and water. Yeah. I'm not doing great today, basically. Even with the wonderful news that I'm down, even with going to the local supermarket, going to Netto to buy vegetables and things and meats for my wife and my son, and having one of the staff in there who I see pretty much every time I go in actually call out, "Oh my God, you've lost weight. You're looking a lot better. You've lost quite a bit." "Oh, thank you very much." But it's all been spoiled by the fact that I'm really hungry and I'm really starting to get a little bit irritable, in all honesty. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a total cop-out to stop after 7 days. And unless I wake up tomorrow and can stomach the texture of potato in my mouth again, what is most likely going to happen is I'm going to go to one of the largest supermarkets, Reva, and I will buy my sweet corn and I'll buy some brown rice and things like that, and I will bring it all back here. I will record myself eating said sweet corn, and my reaction thereof. Already a big fan of sweet corn, but you know, maybe it'll taste completely different and be world shattering, as many people say it will be, even after only a week. And go from there. So it's either this is the last day of potato, or I'm gonna just do it day by day and see how I get on. I can't have another day where I don't eat. I've not been nice to be around, I don't think. I think my son could tell as well, and I can't have that. So I've managed on nothing but water today. I have been sorely tempted by the the wholemeal brown German bread that we have. There's no sugar in it, there's very, very little salt, etc. So I've been very tempted by that, even just as something different to have. I'm even kind of contemplating buying a bag of brown rice and still sticking out the potato only diet for the week, but have it just as I can eat brown rice instead, just so that it's a different texture and it's not going to knock me ill and give me something that I can consume. But yeah, I don't know, that's all up in the air. It's really not what I want to do. I want to stick this out for the full 2 weeks, but yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about calling it after a week for a few days, but now it's physically not possible to really carry on. If I still can't stomach potatoes tomorrow, that's it. I'm gonna have to call it anyway. I know that in the videos from Crocs in the Kitchen, Brian and Jessica both have talked about how they gagged on potatoes. Brian especially said, there's some days he just didn't eat at all. He just had water and that was it. But I can't manage that. I can't risk having another day of no food whatsoever. I'll just be cranky and grumpy, and my boy will not will not react well to that. I can't put him through that. So yeah, plan is first thing tomorrow, try a potato. I'm not going to eat anything today. I'm just going to have today as a full 24 hours without, But yeah, tomorrow, try a potato. If I can get it down, cool, carry on, see how we get on throughout the day. I will probably have to go shopping anyway, but we'll see. And if I can't, then I'll be going shopping a lot earlier. But at that point, I suppose you'll get to hear about the meal plans that I've got. I've heard some pretty good things. I've got some recipes picked out for the starch-based diet, which is basically just starch and whole vegetables and whole grains and things like that. Limited amounts of fruit, which is fine because I'm not a big fruit eater anyway. I used to have a really, really big sweet tooth, but not so much anymore. So I think vegetables and stuff is probably more along my sort of route. But yeah, I don't know. As much as it sucks, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't looking forward to eating something that wasn't potato. And as much as it does feel really, really bad to give in, not everyone makes it through, but I'm not just quitting and heading out to McDonald's or something like that. I'm sticking with it. I'm just modifying it slightly for, my situation. So I lasted a week, a full 7 days. And that's the thing that's keeping me from eating anything up until after midnight, because I started this at exactly midnight 7 days ago. So if I can last up until after midnight and then, I don't know, have a slice of bread, I'll even call that a win. But I'm gonna try and stick it out until, sort of lunchtime tomorrow at the very least, so I can boil up some sweet corn after I've got the boy his salad and chicken and bread and that sort of stuff. The usual stuff you would feed a baby. The same diet that mummy is on. But yeah, so good news, bad news. That's life, right? 7.1 kilos down for a week of work. Cannot sniff at that. Really cannot. That is amazing. I am trying to say as light now. 125 kilos is not light, but I am as light now as when I first got to Germany. So that is 1 week of work to undo over a year of bad diet, and that is actually quite phenomenal. Hopefully, even with what I assume is reduced weight loss rates, because this was probably mostly water weight. Once I start eating the diet proper, once I start following the actual meal plans and coming up with my own recipes and stuff, that is probably going to taper off down to maybe half a pound a day, 1 pound a day, something like that. I don't know, but once we can get down, if it takes another 6 months, it takes another 6 months. But I'm gonna get there. I want to do much better, and potatoes just seem to have played their part for now. I do have another bag, actually. See? It was well intentioned. I bought some when I went to the shop, just in case. But I think those are going to be making the bases of a few things. Might be a baked potato with some 5-bean chili in the future, in the next few days. I think, we'll see. We'll see. I'll work on putting together a mini recipe book for myself, so that I've got just a sheet with the things that I want to make and the things I want to try and quick recipes and stuff. So I've got it there, because at the minute my cooking repertoire is meat-based, oil-based. We've got a rice cooker, but I don't know how it works. Which is really, really bad to admit to, but I learned to boil rice on a stove and cook it that way. I don't know how to use this newfangled digital screened button thingy mabob. I'm lucky enough that I know how to use the Instant Pot. So, oh well, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to fill up my glass. I'm going to have another tankard of water. That should stave off the hunger that I feel at the moment. And yeah, tomorrow morning, potato, doesn't work, shop. Then I'll record the sweet corn adventure. We'll see how that goes. So thank you very much for sticking with me. I'm sorry to disappoint. Hopefully things change overnight and I manage to carry on. I keep going. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.